Three snakes wanted to become gods, so they sneaked into a temple and pretended to be a divine dragon. They reveled in the villagers' worship, but through human devotion, they evolved at an astonishing rate. At the time, the land was suffering from a severe drought, so the villagers came every day to pray for rain. But then, an accident occurred. The snakes, hungry and with their stomachs growling, were mistaken by the villagers for thunder in the sky. Everyone hurried home, grabbing their water basins to collect the rain, but the rain never came. Enraged, the villagers decided to tear down the temple. At the crucial moment, the snakes promised that rain would fall within 3 days. Reluctantly, the villagers decided to delay demolishing the temple. However, these snakes weren't true gods, and they had no power to bring rain. In desperation, the three snakes decided to go to a neighboring temple to pray for rain. But the true god there, knowing they had deceived the villagers, became furious and drove them away. With no other options, the snakes resorted to secretly carrying water at night, irrigating the villagers' fields. But as they were diligently moving water, they were spotted by a child. The child immediately ran to fetch an adult, and to avoid being caught by the villagers, they had to use their transformation skills. The eldest turned into a bundle of grass ropes. The second brother turned into a carrying pole, and only the youngest transformed into a pile of dung. By the time the villagers arrived, they saw no monsters, only wet ground. They assumed that this must have been the work of the gods. 2 days later, the three snakes were exhausted from carrying water, but it still wasn't enough. Just then, they came up with a plan. The largest snake drank a great deal of river water and sprayed it into the sky. Finally, the villagers felt raindrops falling. Though the rain stopped quickly, the villagers truly accepted the three snakes, and they became the guardians of the village. As time passed, the snakes, now revered by the villagers, grew arms. Just as they were about to evolve into divine dragons, their actions were discovered by a real dragon god. The dragon god, enraged, destroyed the temple, and disaster spread to the villagers' homes. Seeing the villagers' homes burned and destroyed, the snakes were filled with sorrow. One of the snakes stepped forward, willing to accept the punishment of the dragon god. The dragon god quickly struck the snake down, but under the snake's guidance, the dragon god also destroyed a giant stone along the riverbank. The water surged into the fields, putting out the raging fire. From then on, the villagers never again suffered drought. After a period of time, the land returned to its previous prosperity, and the villagers rebuilt a new Dragon King temple at the original site. This time, they worshipped the three snakes.